I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off.
If you want to hang out with trash and come to find out you smell like Dookie, that's your problem.
Okay.
What's the worst?
Keisha, these are Keisha type.
Oh my god, I've done so much things.
Yeah.
You think she's in the adult industry?
Yes.
Yeah. The worst thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's a stripper.
Probably. I
Who's
mean,
this guy
it
with the
depends on how
mask?
evil we want to take it. I have like levels of
He
evil.
scared me.
Yo, that's funny.
Top three.
Yeah.
Okay, so three, the least, would probably be I stole this man's wife's bags, like all of them, her Chanel's, her YSL's, her Dior's, everything. Like I stole everything from her.
Yeah.
Did she just say, "Oh, I get in trouble for this"?
Yeah, I stole everything, all that shit. Louis Duffels, everything, all
Probably
types
like 10 to 20K worth of stuff or more.
of more,
Like
way
40, 50,
more.
40, 50.
Like I would say 50, around 50.
50,000?
Yeah, I would say
50K lick.
about around 50. Yeah, yeah, like diamonds too. So actually, no
Oh,
more.
shit.
Think about
Bro,
how
she-
comfortable you have.
Very comfortable.
To just willingly say that shit.
Like sometimes, especially like these more attractive ladies.
It's very
attractive is
subjective.
Not your type, but you know, in the grand scheme of things. She's so comfortable admitting to a crime that hasn't been prosecuted that can still technically.
She caught herself up.
She
on-
did, but you know what she did too? You know why she won't get caught?
Why is that?
Because she said, I stole this man, his wife's stuff. So if he reports it on her, he gets caught for cheating.
Oh, so I got you. So she's messing with somebody.
She was.
Somebody rich.
She took it all. Yeah, she took
Yeah.
all the stuff, whatever. So she, you know what I mean? So what's going to happen? Hey, how do you know this woman? Well, don't tell my wife. Divorce. So what happened? He lose 50K versus losing how many millions probably?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just caught that is all I'm
Some
saying.
consequences. I see young dumb rappers doing that shit.
Yeah, some people can see that and be like, I've seen that girl around my bag. And then my bag disappear. Boom.
I think, well, you know, she stole
Yeah.
it from the man's wife.
Yeah.
Which means there was cheating involved. Which means he probably don't want his business.
Just
out there.
told you.
And
Yeah,
they
he
can
don't
afford
boss
his
Dude,
I just
bags.
said that.
probably
He
would
just
rather
bought some new
have
ones.
The bags being lost than the scrutiny that comes.
I
with
just
the
said that.
cheating being open.
If you're a girl, and all of a sudden $50,000 worth of bags and jewelry disappear, you're gonna ask your
Sure
man
is.
the question,
No, you're going to say they got
where
robbed.
my bags at? Where my jewelry?
Yeah, you're just going to say they got robbed.
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
She gonna
Yo,
know.
yeah, leave the Jews alone.
Women had an
Leave that to
intuition,
fucking-
bro.
What is up with black people,
Why would you-
hip hop, and Jews?
What? Hey, yo.
You said jewelry. You know what jewelry is?
Jewelry.
Say that shit again.
Jewelry.
Yo, I tell you, bro, leave the Jews
Yo,
alone.
get the fuck out. Get this.
Number two would probably be.
I get that.
I think the way
I
he's saying
completely
it.
vandalized this man's home. Like I broke doors, smashed TVs, destroyed clothes, threw like a brick into his car windows. Cause I'm like, hey, yeah, like I have a car, so I know like, hey, these windows are gonna be a little bit not like crazy expensive, but a little bit expensive. And if I break all four, like, okay, you're gonna have a bill there. Pops tires, so like, you know, Benz tires, they're a little bit expensive. So another bill there. Like I was just thinking to myself, like, how can I make this person have to spend so much money right now? You know,
Trying to
TVs.
hurt his pocket.
What kind of chick you dealing with here?
What kind of chick she... Okay. Do you see any red flags? Any woman that has red hair that ain't natural? Any girl that looking like vitamin C?
Nah, that's carrot juice, bro.
Yo, vitamin C.
That's carrot juice.
She's got straight orange, high C colored fruit punch hair. She's got a bikini top on. And like I said, yeah, this was appealing at first. Like, oh man, this looks like fun. This looks like a good time. He doesn't know they don't know what they're prescribing to. Obviously, this girl's a red flag walking. If there was a definition of a red flag in a dictionary, this would be the epitome of a red flag.
Yeah, but he wasn't handling the business right.
But not just one person. No, she's talking about other people. So she's talking about another guy did this. I vandalized his home. So she's talking about everyone she's dated or messed with. She's not talking about just him.
So that's her MO.
She's just going on what she's done to people. The worst thing she's done to men that she's dated. That's what she's going on this list. So she's got a very proud list.
Okay,
Right.
so that's what she is. She's a
Red flag.
Smashed TVs, destroyed clothes, threw like a brick into his car windows. Cause I'm like, hey, yeah, like I have a car, so I know like, hey, these windows are gonna be a little bit not like crazy expensive, but a little bit expensive. And if I break all 4, like, okay, you're gonna have a bill there. Pops tires, so like, you know, Ben's tires, they're a little bit expensive. So another bill there. Like, I was just thinking to myself, like, how can I make this person have to spend so much money right now? You know,
Trying to
TVs.
hurt his pockets.
Yeah, like TVs cost like good ones, like $2,000, like for the big ones. I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
$2,000 for the TVs. Let's say the car probably will come up to like $4,000. Doors aren't that expensive, but it's adds on like clothes. Oh, designers, shoes. Okay, you're gonna have to buy all this stuff back. Like, you know.
I'm gonna say this. I don't feel bad for these guys. Because if she's this comfortable saying this shit on a podcast, she's been saying much weirder shit on her socials, her lives, everything else. So these guys fucking around with this girl knowing what
She
she
probably
is,
actually told these men.
and then they surprised when they get a turn. My brother,
know, you have to
got on the
know.
Ferris wheel. Don't be surprised when it goes round and round. You go this. If
They
you
knew-
smell, if you want to
they
hang out
knew-
with trash and come to find out you smell like Dookie, that's
They
your
probably
problem.
said it ain't gonna happen to them.
So
Yeah,
every time
exactly.
guys want to yell about these women or whatever it is, never forget there's dudes lining up to bang them. Dudes with money, access, income, okay? They could get with a lot of different women and they choose this trash. That's on them. I'm no longer going to look at the garbage for being garbage. She advertised what she is and not like she's hiding it. So how can I be mad? You signed up for it.
Exactly. How can you be
That's
mad? Like,
success.
she's a red flag walking. And this is what the Zion Williams, this is what the Joe Smiths, these are with all these executive people that they're saying, like, they want a good time, but they're like, you know, it's almost like, you know, what do you call it? The taboo thing. Like, oh, let me date this crazy whatever because it's because of the sex.
It's exciting and fun.
Right. And it's like, oh, something new, something that's off the hinges. And I realizing when that shit is off the hinges, you can't put the hinges on
Oh,
it,
yeah.
man.
It could get real crazy real quick.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So he's right. Like at the end of the day, these guys know what they're up against. Like you said, like they know what they're up against. They've heard it. They think they can handle it. They think they're
can handle it. It won't happen to them. I'm different. You know, I can.
Right.
You know,
And then
I
she's
can deal with this.
She's feeding them. Okay, you sure you can handle my crazy? Because I get crazy. Hey, the moment you disrespect me, and they're thinking, what? How is that ever gonna happen? No, there's no way. I think you're high. I respect you. Until crazy come in, and they're like, yo, I need my space. Then they don't realize them wanting space and wanting to get away from it is what activates.
Yo, she's consistent though. I
know that.
I mean, it sounds like she got like about 20 people out there she don't did like this.
Bro, she's explaining to these men like, this is what I do. And she's comfortable saying it to them, and they're like, it's cool. I think you're sexy. Look, I'm telling you, they're like, yo, I can deal with your craziness. Like, nah, girl, you too sexy for me not to want that craziness. And when the check comes in the mail, and I'm talking about the invoice for the car, the tires,
I can't believe.
the jewelry.
Like, it's crazy what
Yeah.
she's just saying. Like, yeah, 2,000. I figure, if I get
Right.
if I get 2 TVs, that's 4
Right.
four windows. I'm gonna make them pay.
What I figured out is she used to have a past life as an adjuster, insurance adjuster.
I want to know what they did to her to make her do this, though.
I know what they did. They was just normal. They were just like, hey, I got to
Nah.
go to work today. You didn't answer my call. You did this.
I hope she goes and says what they actually did to make her do that.
Yeah, let's see.
I hope that happens because I mean, like,
I don't think there's any justification of craziness. Like I think if you're sane, so you're logical. You're thinking, no, there's got to be a rational reason why.
I got some crazy in me too.
No. Because no. But I'm saying for her craziness, you're
yeah.
thinking there's rational, like, but you're forgetting Bane. Remember Bane from Batman? I was born in the dark. You merely adopted it. These women are born with some craziness.
I've dealt with some crazy ones too. Just letting you know.
This crazy?
Close.
I think this woman's on her own level, bro.
Yeah.
And the fact that she probably looks like this, and this seems to be the culture of everybody wants to, whatever with a fatty and this and thick or whatever. And she just get all this attention. There's no accountability. Hey, you're crazy, but you're sexy. Like the crazier that you are, the better. Like, oh my God, this is great. Like, damn, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, she crazy. But she got the fatty. She got So
Yeah. I
it's accepted.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
You signed up for it.
This guy 6'6" was clashing on that girl.
Oh,
She was claiming that he was speaking with her when she was underage, And then he had all the receipts like, nah, I asked you for your age and you told it to me. And I'm like, I'm not talking to you unless you're that age. So we're good. And she kept DMing them. And then a couple of years later, she comes out saying this man was talking about, oh yeah, well, he was in my DM when I was young. And that was not even true. All the DMs were there. So shout out to 666. What's up, my guy?
I will never shout out anyone whose nickname is the devil. But anyways.
No, there's one 6 missing.
You said 6 3 times.
No, 6 at 6. That's 2.
Oh, okay. I just heard 666.
No, 6 at 6.
Listen, there's too many sixes anyways. I don't care. I don't fuck with that.
Shout out with you.
Okay, like it depends on your perspective if you think this is like the worst one, but to me it was really bad because I was like I felt so bad about it.
I felt so bad. This is number one evil thing I've done.
What? You ain't feel bad?
Right.
You ain't feel bad?
Terrible. Look at me. I am repenting. Okay, so now we're on a podcast for millions of people to see. Okay, so this is the most evil thing I've done. I feel so bad.
The person that has the mask on shouldn't have the mask on.
Right.
It's the other person that should have the mask on.
I'm glad she don't got her mask on.
I called like child
That's true.
services on
That's true.
this one.
Exactly.
I called
Hey.
child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever. Like, you know, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids.
Now this, I don't even know where the story is going, but this is pretty evil. Let's say that child, I don't think maybe she doesn't have a child, but let's say, God, I hope that's her kid. Because if she's doing this to someone that she has no relation, like they don't share a child, that's pretty fucking wicked, especially when you know how the system works and how the system's against men for a lot of things. Yeah, pretty fucked up.
I dealt with that before.
Really?
With my ex-wife, her mom, she's like an evil person, and she called child services. I want to say mainly on me.
Right.
And after the whole thing went down, the guy took me outside and said, "If I had more dads like you, I wouldn't have a job."
Wow. Wow.
So like I don't like people like her doing stuff like that to good people. I wouldn't fear it because if you're doing your job, then. But every situation is different. You know what I mean? But
Right.
But that is messed up because it does take away something that's valuable to everybody else. It takes away time. It makes your situation a little bit toxic because of what she's doing. So, but
Not only that, I mean, yeah, it messes with the child at the end of the day.
it does because they got to interview them alone.
Right. And then, so the damage that's happening behind that, but the fact that the system has no accountability, and there's, like I said, you can have false claims, have all these things, even when it comes to not just a child, but you can have false claims like we covered before.
Well, actually, if you have a habitual caller and there's false claims, you can do something to that person.
Well, here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, but it should never be the person doing it. It should be the state doing it, the government doing it. Like, hey, this person is continuously calling. They should do it. They shouldn't be like, hey, you shouldn't have to be responsible to do their job. You know what I mean? Like, if you're getting false allegations and they know that they're abusing the system, hey, sometimes the system needs to like be proactive and jump on it.
They can't because they don't have enough people.
They don't have enough people, but they have enough people to come check it out when you call for these allegations over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The person that has the mask on shouldn't have the mask on. It's the other person that should have the mask on.
I'm glad she don't got her mask on.
I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex.
She's proud of it
because
too.
He pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever. Like, you know, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like censored. They like went to the door and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does because what I said, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
I feel so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shit.
How she? Wait. She fake bruised who? The kids?
I think she probably fake bruised pictures and shit, probably. Not the kids, because she wasn't with them then. I think
She's saying that happened to her? Who was the kid that she called on with the fake bruises?
her ex that was cheating and stuff like that. So he had kids.
Okay.
He had kids by someone else, and she was like, she called Child Protective Services on him for abuse because it can't be for her. That'd be domestic abuse. So she called it. So maybe she took pictures of the kid and she said I did some AI stuff. So what I'm thinking, she fabricated the pictures and put like bruises and stuff on the pictures to try to sell it. Yeah,
that's totally different, yo.
Yeah,
she's evil.
That's what I'm saying.
She's evil, yo.
That's not even her kids, man. That's what I'm talking about. This is not.
If anybody knows who this girl is, she should definitely go to jail. Straight up.
Half the damn internet knows. I mean,
bro, she should go to jail, bro.
No, she should.
I'm straight up.
And that's not even. That's not.
Usually, I'm like, it ain't nothing, But this right here, goes beyond the pale.
Oh yeah, exactly. You mess with someone's kids, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you mess with someone's livelihood. So she's like, I don't even know if they still visit them to this day.
I know, and she has talking about. I feel bad. Right. No, you got no remorse.
No, you don't.
None at all.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the level of trash is astonishing.
Hey,
it's astonishing. It really is. But
you got kids and you choose to hang out with this trash. That's your problem. That's your problem. Is she trash? Yeah, we already know. You got kids. You bring this into your life. That's on you.
Okay, you're on that. Like, let's not state the obvious kind of thing. Like, we already know she's trash, so we're not gonna go back on that. There's no point of going back on that. So everybody knows, and it's out there, so we know. Like, that's the obvious. So you want to talk about what's the not so obvious and the thing that we're not talking about.
Listen, there's always going to be bad people out there. There's always going to be people out there who are going to advertise the kind of dudes like Blueface who say they're going to cheat on you. He cheats on you. It's like, yeah, cheating isn't great. We already know this, but this is not some hidden thing.
But you knew.
This guy's up on Front Street saying he cheats on everybody. He's going to cheat on you. He tells you he's going to cheat on you, then he does it. Like, what is the pathology of somebody who hears all that and still goes in like, maybe it's going to be different? I look at you like you're the fool. I can't talk to the crazy women like this. This is a waste of time. Right? A waste of time. No point. I'm looking at you guys, the ones who are lining up to bang this broad, and say, sympathy. You guys send me this story because I'm supposed to get angry at her? Like, yeah, what she's doing to those kids is unfair. Absolutely. And all the stuff that she does criminally, it's on those men to charge. But they're not even charging her. So the men are getting robbed. The men are getting their shit vandalized. They're out here cheating on their partners. They're out here messing with somebody who advertises that they're messy, they're going to break your shit. And then you want me to feel bad. It's like, you didn't take accountability, or maybe you have, for the fact that you picked this woman. And then you didn't take accountability by making sure you press charges when she did criminal acts. It's like, who am I supposed to feel bad for?
Well, you're not gonna feel bad for the walking red flag. I mean, she even dyed her hair red to tell you something. You know what they say about animals when they're like different colors, like poisonous.
That's why she's a walking red flag, the epitome.
And then she's saying this is a walking red flag. It's like if you walk in the street and then you see a skunk and a skunk scratch the ground, and then you still want to pet that shit, and the skunk turn around and you still want to pet that shit, and the skunk go and you still want to pet that shit, and then you get aroused, you get juiced, you get squirted out.
That's your pause.
Skunk is gonna do skunk things.
Oh, but to leave it at that, I mean, we pretty much said that. That is crazy.
Like, she should be on blast, yo. Like, that's somebody right there that's a whole different level.
Yeah.
I mean she's
Things
scandalous.
like that. Things like that would make a person do one or two things.
Bro, that's bad.
You either bring a person to the point of no return where they either take their life, unalive themselves, as they're saying, or they unalive the person that is their abuser, who unalive vitamin C, like I said, the walking red flag. Mm-hmm. And as sad as that the woman out there. That's why I said you can't feel bad too, because again, these men have heard her motto. She's very proud. She promotes who she is. She's very proud. She doesn't feel like, and the other thing too, a lot of these men, she's able to do what she wants because they are in situations where they are probably not single. And they're finding her thinking this is some piece on the side that they're going to have fun with, not realizing.
We need to find who those guys are and have them on a show with a mask and ask them some questions when they can't. No names, no nothing, but I would love to interview the guys that she dealt with, to ask them, how did you meet?
Yeah.
And just what led to her doing what she did. I need to know. We need to put her on blast, yo.
Right.
I mean, that should be our next show, really. I mean, she needs. We need justice.
Yeah, we need justice. And you know another thing too. She could be all just speaking up clout. I mean, she could just be talking a bunch of shit just to make it seem like she could be speaking from someone else's experiences.
No, she's not rapping.
AKA Jada Pickett. AKA Jada Pickett.
Hey,
trying to be Tupac.
Hey, wait a minute.
I was slanging. She, I don't know if she could.
Wait. No, she ain't on Jada Pinkett level.
She could be. Anyway, that's all I got, man. I don't even know what this.
I'm still shocked by what she said. I'm replaying in my head how she was just like, yeah, and this is, I don't know, this is bad or not, but I'm still replaying in my head how she was like, yeah, I made fake bruises, AI.
Listen,
Bruh.
she needs to either work for the movie industry in special effects.
Somebody might be out of a job,
or she needs to voluntarily go into the psych ward. So
she'll be locked up.
She needs some help.
Yes, definitely
Help.
I don't know if she's like you said. I don't know if she's help ready or help available, or I don't know if she's in that mind space, bro. She's out to hurt people.
Oh man,
financially, emotionally, physically as well. She want them locked up. Mm-hmm. Want them to pay money. Oh, man, she on a different level. Way different level.
Definitely. That's what we got for this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Your comments, whatever, below. There's probably a bunch of feminists that like, I love this. Yes.
They love what?
Love what she's doing.
Nah,
they're like,
they
men been doing this forever.
They can't love that one.
You'd be surprised, bro. You would be.
They can't. You think she got a following?
Dude, her following is the people she's screwing over.
Nah.
She got a following, bro. There's people that love people like this, regardless that as far as women are like, yes, because they're people that didn't have the balls to do what she's doing, that wanted to do it, but thought about the repercussions. So think about
what? You think she's like an angel? I mean,
angel of death.
Angel
of death.
Revenge ain't like